break. Lawmen have dealt a major blow to the illegal drugs trade here on the island, seizing over 10,000 cannabis plants this week alone. The latest haul was close to 5,800 plants netted yesterday following the drug operation in Codrington Hill, St. Michael, where a police constable was shot by armed bandits. Police Public Relations Officer, Acting Assistant Superintendent David Welch says the exact figure seized in this instance was 5,789 plants found in a bushy area near Story Gap, with the tallest being 6 feet. Now, on Monday, drug eradication exercises in St. John led to lawmen seizing close to 3,000 cannabis plants in Small Hope and just over 1,700 in Edgecliff. No arrests have been made in relation to the finds. Meanwhile, the officer shot during yesterday's operation is in stable condition at the Queen Elizabeth Hospital. An elderly woman and a 5-year-old boy pulled from a house fire in Bank Hall, St. Michael yesterday afternoon have been treated and discharged from hospital. That according to reports from police. 72-year-old Lucille Alexander and her grandson Jaden Alexander were rushed to the Queen Elizabeth Hospital suffering from smoke inhalation. The blaze broke out at 2nd Avenue, Peterkin Land around 4:30 p.m., extensively damaging the home. 2 fire tenders responded under the command of Station Officer Clarence Hines, who reported that both family members were found lying in the back bedroom of the house. Big plans are already in place to mark the 50th anniversary of independence next year. To launch that celebration, a parade will be held on the 6th of January at Independence Square to promote the significance of the Barbadian cultural identity. The theme of that event will be Barbados We Come From, and there will be a showcase of many local talents. Schools will also be closed to accommodate the parade. Chief Executive Officer of the National Cultural Foundation, Cranston Brown, says crop-over events next year will also reflect the celebration of the 50th anniversary.
Crop-over will reflect the 50th anniversary, and in a number of ways. The theme of Crop-over 2016 is actually celebrating our culture, showcasing our pride. So we're going to be asking our songwriters, our calypsonians, to within their songs and their compositions have some relevance to the year, if they so choose. There will be prizes offered for special songs. We're going to be asking our designers and band leaders to also reflect this in their costume designs, and there will be special prizes for those designs within the bands.
Help is underway for Barbadians seeking more information about how best to invest their money. In the new year, the Institute of Chartered Accountants of Barbados, or ICAB, will be hosting free financial literacy programs. The intent is to keep the public up to date with the latest financial moves on the local front. ICAB Executive Director Reginald Farley explains why the forum will be important for local investors and the average Barbadian.
The financial news has been full with the Emira, Light and Power, share buyback, for example, the Ambev takeover of banks, the various prospectuses and other bits of financial information that have been out there. And we wonder sometimes if the wider public is able to digest all of that. And we're planning to have a number of free public seminars and other information sessions which will help the wider public understand financial statements and other information which is out there, so that as shareholders and persons with general interest in these matters, they're better able to make those important decisions on buying shares, selling shares, or other investments.
The Barbados Road Safety Association wants Barbadians, as they prepare for New Year's celebrations, to commit to playing their part on the nation's roads. And as they make resolutions for 2016, President Charmaine Rowland Bowen is advising them to make road safety one of them. She is concerned about the 22 road fatalities this year and suggests that education and public awareness are vital in reducing the number of road accidents and fatalities.
There are a number of factors we need to look at, and there are a number of things that can help. One being able to test persons who use our roads, for the use of alcohol or any abusive substance that can interfere with their driving safely. Also, we need to look at education of persons that we are giving licenses to, and not only new drivers, but also persons who already have licenses. We need to educate those persons towards the safe use of our roads. You know, they need to be able to drive defensively. They need to be able to think, you know, and anticipate what is going to happen even before it happens.
Ms. Roland Bowen wants Barbados, as it prepares to mark its 50th year of independence, to introduce the promised breathalyzer legislation.
Why is this thing taking so long? We need it as a country. You know, we need to protect our citizens, those who drive on our roads or who walk or cycle, and we need that breathalyzer legislation because it can reduce, it can act as a deterrent for persons who would be drinking and driving, and it can help reduce, you know, some of the collisions that we're having and even some of the deaths that are occurring on our roads.
Time for a break now, but when we come back, regional and international news.
Perhaps the most